What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, these baby AI podcast clips have been going absolutely viral, and I've been doing research on how to make these baby podcast style clips for different types of creators that we like to watch, like Theo Von, or just any type of baby AI video that you want to make in general. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to exactly do that. And from the research I have done, there are a ton of different ways how you can do this, but this is the way I have found to be easiest for myself. And if you don't know, I run a finance clipping account, and I actually tested this out with some baby AI style videos, and I'll show you right here.
I don't know many 18-year-olds that have a grown-up job that also moved out of their parents.
Do you live in a daycare?
No, I live in a shitty small town.
So I post a lot of clips for Caleb Hammer, and they do pretty well, and they make a solid, decent side hustle income from it. And since the baby AI clips have been going viral on TikTok, I decided to try it out. And of course, these clips that I posted did not go viral, but if you make a fresh page and dedicate the account strictly to baby AI podcast clips, then there is an opportunity for it to do pretty well. But this account just isn't used to it, so it didn't pop off. But I literally just posted a new clip this morning from his new financial audit, and it's already at 4,000 views in less than 2 hours. So the very first thing you want to do, and I will have it linked down below, you want to go to makeclips.com and you want to make an account. And I just want to reiterate that this is not free. This is $29 per month. But if you can somehow monetize these clips, if you have a TikTok account over 10K followers, then you can have a pretty decent ROI on your videos, because $29 a month really isn't too bad, especially if you're making hundreds of dollars within the TikTok Creator Fund. And as you can see, there's all these different things you can choose from on makeclips.com, but we're going to be choosing AI debate / podcasts. And then you want to select your own clip within the podcast. So for this instance, I'm not going to post this clip. I'm just going to do a random section just to show you guys. So say if you want this clip right here, you then want to export it, but export it as a MP3 file. So we just exported this as an MP3 file. So let's go to the next step. So now the next step is to select a screenshot from each of the guests in this podcast. So in this instance, I'm going to be using my snipping tool, and I'm going to select a screenshot of Caleb Hammer right here. Now you could pull pictures off of Google, but since this podcast, like, he's wearing a specific style shirt, we want it to be as accurate as possible. So I'm just going to save this picture to my downloads folder. And if there's another guest on the podcast, then of course you want to take a screenshot of them. But if there's only one person on the podcast that you're wanting to make an AI image for, then just worry about screenshotting that one person. But in this instance, there's Caleb Hammer, and then he's talking to a guest. So we're going to be making 2 images. Now the next step is you want to go to ChatGPT, and we are going to say, make this image into a realistic AI baby. And then we're going to upload the file and go from there. We have both images in here, so we're going to hit enter, and let's see what it creates. So now ChatGPT is asking what kind of baby you want it to be, and we're just going to say, let's just say 1-year-old realistic baby. But if you have other preferences for what you want, you could specify that. So now it's going to generate this, and it may take a few minutes. So while this is processing, we are going to go back to Make Clips AI. And as you can see, there are examples of prompts you can say. So for this example, we are going to copy and paste this exact prompt right here. And this is if you want to make a complete custom new face. You can describe exactly what you want your character to look like. But in this instance, we can upload our own personal image right here, so it can be as accurate as possible. So once ChatGPT generates the AI baby images, then we can upload them directly in here by clicking this upload button. So right here is our Caleb Hammer picture. Since this is a podcast style, I'm going to say tilt his face slightly to the right, like he is talking to someone on a podcast. This is perfect. So it did exactly what I asked for. So now we're going to do this exact thing for the other person that's on the podcast. So I have both of them ready. So I'm going to upload them here into makeclips.com now. So as you can see, I have both the photos now uploaded in here. And again, if you want to make custom AI babies with anything, you could just put your prompt right in here. But again, if you just want to make your AI baby look as close as possible to the podcast that you're going for, then I highly recommend uploading your own photos of these podcast babies that we put into ChatGPT. But these 2 photos look really good. And now we're going to upload our existing audio clip that we exported from Premiere Pro. And if you don't have Premiere Pro, you can use CapCut or any editing software that you views. Or you could generate your own script and audio with AI, but again, we're going as close as we can to getting these clips to Financial Audit baby versions. So we're going to click upload and then upload our own file. And now to make these clips as close as possible to who's speaking, you can then go through the podcast and make the audio speaker segments as close as possible with character 1 and character 2. So I'll show you for example. So Caleb is character 1.
And I never realized it until I started the show and had to talk to people like you. It's crazy. Okay. Is that it? Is that all the dat? That looks like all the dat.
So since Caleb stops talking right here, we can then click segment and that'll end that first piece. And now for this next segment, it'll go to the girl that is going to start talking.
I think so. Pardon me, huh?
I feel like I did.
And essentially, you'll just do this for the entire clip. It can be a little tedious, but this is how you're going to make it as accurate as possible when the babies are talking. And after you do that, you then click generate video and it will generate the video for you. And as you can see on this page, I have a couple videos uploaded.
You make like 50.
And as you can see, they do look a little crazy like with those hands. So when you make these screenshots of the guests or the people, try to get a screenshot with them that doesn't have their hands like above their face. Just make sure you try to get their waist and up with no hands in the picture at all. But it also does make it a little bit funny, but go with what you want to do and try out this method. It might not be the best method out there, but this is what I have found from my experience from doing research on different things. But if any of you have any other like AI softwares that you recommend using that could probably be a little bit faster when creating this baby AI process, then let me know down below. I'd love to try it out. And hopefully this is helpful to any of you guys that are also trying to make these AI baby clips, because it did honestly take me a bit to figure out like what website is the best to use. And it does suck that there's no 100% free way to do this, but if you can try to monetize these baby clips with the TikTok Creator Fund, and if you get one viral one, then that itself is already going to pay your monthly fee. But I think these look really cool, and I'm going to keep posting clips on this account right here, which I have built from scratch. And I also wanted to mention that I have a free Discord community that is in the description down below, where we all can help each other make money online and with different types of side hustles. So if you're interested in joining that, then make sure you click the link down below. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.